early rise and a short flight, we arrived in beautiful Queenstown. In an Airbnb at the Sunshine Bay near Queenstown. Beautiful views, and you gotta have a hot tub. After days of hard work, you need to relax in a hot tub. Plenty of space for dirty laundry and dirty bikes. Airbnb was about 20 minutes bike ride from the Queenstown town centre. There are plenty of good bike shops around in Queenstown and even close to the gondola. Make sure you check your brakes and the tickets off your rotors, which I didn't, and I had to replace one. I'm riding tubes on Kushkor, and that's working really nicely. Doing it now for a number of weeks and had no problems so far. The gondola opens at 10 AM, so it gives you plenty of time for breakfast, which we had most days very near the gondola. We bought a 3-day bike pass at the Skyline, about 275 New Zealand dollars. Views from the gondola are awesome, well, most days. This is a map of the trail network at Skyline Bike Park. Trails lead to the Midway clearing, from which you can connect to other trails, but also you can go from there to the Wynyard area where the Dreams and the Mini Dreams trails are.
Vertigo. Nice blue trail. A couple of little pops in here. You find them.
This is the Vertigo flow trail. It runs parallel to the Hockey jump line. It's pretty fun. Nothing difficult. Just flowy. No jumps. A few little doubles, but nothing big. Well, this is World Cup, one of the most technical trails in the park. This is John's cam following Scotty through the Nar of World Cup. I didn't road it. I have to come back and actually do it next time. A bit regret it, not at least I've given it a good go. But yeah, looks fun, but very techy, very steep and loose. World Cup is one of the few grade 6 trails in the park. Grade 6 meaning most technical. It is primarily the steepness and the exposed tree roots that makes it challenging. This is G.S.D. or Get Shit Done. That was an interesting trail. As you can see, the beginning was actually fairly smooth and flowing, but it has some really techy rock gardens in it and a few features. Not necessarily big features, but the run out, they're often short, followed with a very sharp turn, not necessarily providing the berms. I was very cautious. It was the first time riding the trail. I had no idea what was coming. So you can see me kind of crawling through it. I was just expecting at every turn, expecting a feature of sorts. Two options here.
You got a clear beeline.
Here we're checking out a rock shoot.
Woo.
Not necessarily a big one, but it has a little bit
Right.
of hook at the end. And as you can see, you need to make a sharp
There's
turn
nothing catching
to
you
pick
down
up
there.
the trail. And there's no really
How you gonna
catch-a-berm,
make that
so you pick up a good speed, so you really need to control your bike. John and Scotty were keen to check out the Wynyard area where you have the Dream Track and Mini Dreams. So we did it via the Squid Run, a green trail, which partially you ride it, but it's a section where you have to cross a creek and push your bike up, as you can see here. But that was definitely the quickest way to get there. From the Skyline bike path, that is. The other option is the long way, when you follow Beeched, and it takes you to a trail called the Salmon Run. Now both trails pretty scenic. Salmon Run was actually, I thought, quite tricky. Not necessarily a very difficult trail, but it was narrow. Some sections were fairly steep, but definitely very slippery. So here we're following the Beeched trail that takes you to the trailhead of the Salmon Run. The traverse is absolutely scenic, but it's very slow going.
Well, it is scenic, but hard work. Beached ass. Woo. Woo.
What a banger.
Wow. Phew. I got one about
Cheers, mate. Covered.
in front of you.
So here we go, the Salmon Run, which takes you to the Wynyard area. Apparently there's a new trail. We're turning right here, but you can go straight, and that bypasses some of the more gnarly sections of the old Salmon Run. But we followed the old one, and that actually takes you to the start of the McNeely Gnarly, a trail that I covered in a different video. I thought the Salmon Run was surprisingly steep at sections and very wet and slippery. It narrows down at some sections, and then you got exposed tree roots and loose rock and whatnot, and that was quite challenging to ride it proper. I had a few slippery slides, like this one.
Yeah. Wow, it's quite a trail, eh? My foot came off again. Look at this. Wow.
So we rode Beeched and Salmon Run only once, just because of the effort. But if I go back to Queenstown in the future, I wouldn't mind to do it again. I really enjoyed it. Salmon Run, quite challenging, but still very fun.
Yeah. Wow. Yes. Ah, foot on the ground. Yeah.
This is basically the end of the Salmon Run. That takes you to the starting point of McNeely Gnarly. Welcome to Wynyard, freestyle terrain park. So this is where you have the dream track and mini dreams. It is quite something, very impressive what they have built there. It is huge, but the condition the jumps are in is just stunning. You can tell the people that building it, they love the job, they love what they're doing, and they really look after it. So we just had a walk here, just take it all in. With Scotty and John standing next to the jumps, gives you a bit of perspective of the size of these jumps.
Dream track. You have to be dreaming to imagine you can ride this. Jesus, that's big. Huge. Look at this landing. If you land the plane there, and this kicker, hey? Is what, 4 meters? This is the next section of the dream track. Some hips, and it continues.
Here we're riding the bottom end of McNeely Gnarly, which takes you to the mini dream trails. As you can see, it's quite impressive what they have built there. It looks absolutely awesome. And here are Scotty and John have a good go on the mini dream.
Get it, Johnny.
Well guys, that's all for now. I hope you enjoyed the video. It's a slightly different video than my other videos. Just want to share my experience and some impressions riding at Skyline and staying in Queenstown generally. But I'm looking forward to coming back to Queenstown because it's just an awesome place to ride and it's just so easy with the gondola. Alright guys, again, thank you for watching. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. You may want to subscribe and see you next time. Ciao.
There you go, sports fan.